Hi everyone, my name is Zaynab Cader. I am a graduate metallurgical engineer at the School of Chemical and Metallurgical Engineering at Wits University. I'm currently doing my master's, and my project is basically just improving a material we call high chromium cast iron, and it is basically used in industries for wear and abrasion. So that's basically what I'm doing for my master's project. And then I'm also a part-time microscopist. Basically, I am the operator and the lab manager of the scanning electron microscope. And what we do in that lab is that it's basically like a microscope on steroids. Okay, so you work from your magnifications up until your 100,000. Work with different materials. Sometimes we work with metal. Sometimes we work with pharmacy students. Sometimes we work with chemistry students. So it's quite a lot, and it's quite interesting how a lot of materials are just you can look at a metal and there's not much essence that you see to it, but then when you put it under the scanning electron microscope you actually see the makeup of the material, what it looks like. There's different interesting patterns, there's different phases, or whatever makes up the material. It's quite interesting. That's why I quite enjoy the scanning electron microscope. If you have an opportunity, just bring anything and then just do it under the scanning electron microscope. You'd be astounded how much information is in one small particle. As for my choice in metallurgy and material sciences, I actually had no idea what metallurgy was about. I always dreamed of being a biologist. I really loved biology. I always thought I was going to do something in biology until an uncle of mine, who is my brother's friend, came over, and he worked at a mine, and he basically just said, introduced me to metallurgy, and he basically just told me that it's metal processing and it's in the engineering. I had never dreamt of going into engineering. But then I said, okay, you know what, let me try it out. And I did. And I don't see myself doing anything else. I don't think there's anything that would suit me. I think being an engineer is just amazing. It's glamorous. When you walk around and and people ask you, what are you doing? Oh, I'm a qualified metallurgist. Like, ooh, okay, what is that? So it's quite nice to be an engineer. And I would really recommend doing metallurgy, chemical engineering, or any other engineering, because engineering is so broad. It's just not limited to being in a lab and studying things and research and this and that. But when you do engineering, you have basic knowledge of everything. I did economics, I did English, I did electrical engineering. I did a lot of engineering and economics and everything else, right? So that's literally your engineering degree. It's everything bunched up together. And so if you have that basis of being an engineer, you are able to get into any market at all. So I know a lot of my friends who also go into banking. I know some of them who go into literally like arts. Some of them do pursue industry, which is actually quite nice because they have a lot of money there. So it's quite nice. But I would highly recommend engineering as a base. And then if you are interested in anything else outside engineering, then you are able to take that on because you have the basic skills that are needed. So yeah, that's about me, and good luck.